a very fantastic career that has pushed me into a lot of different titles and industries. And when I first started out undergrad, I had a public relations degree with communications alongside of that. And I actually moved to New York City and started working in events. It was the top dollar salary at the time compared to the other industries in PR and comms. And so that's how I made my first decision job wise. And I worked for a law school running the event department with another woman, and we did a bit of everything. But it was during that time I did a career pivot, a very short-term one, but I actually was learning a lot about microlending and volunteering at a local nonprofit in New York City. And it was through that I had decided I really wanted in the field experience. So I had the opportunity to actually move to Santiago, Chile, and I worked with a nonprofit there and taught English full-time to help fund my time being there. So I go from events to microlending, and it's during this time that I realized I really wanted to get additional finance background, and knew that already at this stage, a few years into my career, that I wanted to get an MBA. But returning to the US was when the financial market, we were still in part of the recession. So I returned in 2010, and I worked another couple of years actually in events and marketing for a public policy debate series that's on NPR and PBS at the time. So I actually continued working as I prepped for MBA. And then once I got into Baruch College, which is part of the City University of New York, I was able to kind of go towards my dream career and started studying finance and information systems, got a finance MBA. And during that time worked with a VC as well as Colgate-Palmolive. And that's really the big opportunity for me to shift. And from there, I worked in a sales job for IBM. I was a client executive managing the Apple account. And then really focused on artificial intelligence, Watson. And it was through that I am where I am today. I focused on chatbots. And right now I work in robotics for SoftBank Robotics. And I'm a senior CS manager, where I help clients actually strategize on robots and the chatbots that actually power the robots. So it's been a career that's let me see and do a lot of different things, but actually getting into CS, I've always been client facing. And that's a key piece there.